get together and start talking about how we're going to deal with this government and the impacts of all this oil and gas that's coming. Well, I've been dealing with oil and gas as a former leader of my nation for 8 years and as tribal chief for almost, 9 years. Now government has to consult with us, so now we have a bigger and better say in what goes on in our territory. We have 3 of the 4 shale gas basins that are in BC, and the Liard and the Horn River have supposedly one of the richest oil and gas plays in North America. It goes through the pipelines and then it goes to the plants. And so right now we have them approving the plants and trying to get the pipelines approved and not yet talking to us about what's going to come out of our territory. There's upwards of 30,000 wells in Treaty 8 territory right now. And so with all of those wells are the associated impacts like roads, clearing of the pad, seismic, pipeline, gas plants, camps. All of those associated impacts are out there. There is no peace and serenity out in our territory anymore. The biggest impact is on the water. It's the water withdrawal, it's the water license that are coming out of our territory. It's been horrendous, and we're fighting a lot of them, and one of them is a huge facility. It's called a water intake that they want to put on one of our main rivers, and where it's going to be a permanent structure where they're just going to be sucking the water up forever. Besides building pipelines for gas, now they're building pipelines for water, just to get them into their well pads. Devastating to the land, to the water, and to the animals. And that's evident through not being able to drink the water out in our territories anymore because it's been contaminated. There's no fish in the lake anymore. You can't swim in it anymore. You can't drink it. The water is yellow. What we're trying to do is we're trying to encourage industry, and we're trying to force government to change the way they do things out in our territory. A good example is seismic lines. Before they used to have cats, and they just cut this big swath through our territories that was there for decades. We have always said we're not opposed to development because we have to make a living like everybody else. But how do you balance protecting the land, protecting our rights, protecting our way of life with creating economic certainty for our people? How do you do that? Some of our nations are asking for ecosystem-based management in our territory. They're looking for water management agreements in our territory, access management agreements in our territory, just as some way for that, so that we can take back some authority and manage our territories. We're trying to look at how to diversify, try to do some different things like ecotourism. We own a lodge, trying to do different things in our territory, and try not to put all of our eggs in one basket because this resource is not going to last forever.